Hi everybody, welcome back to the online bridge classroom project. I'm Sam. Today we will continue with the second episode of the MatchPoint strategy series. While many players would have heard people say that MatchPoint games comes with aggressive doubles. Well, to a certain extent that's true, and today we will find out more on how these doubles work. We'll first investigate on the doubles against low-level contracts. The most usual occurrence of penalty double against partial contract is when we convert partners' take-out doubles into penalty. Under the following three criteria, you can consider doing so. So let's take a look. Firstly, it's about the vulnerability. You do that when you find your opponents being vulnerable. A doubled contract will yield 200 points when they are vulnerable, which beats any score of your own partial contract making. But when they are non-vulnerable, probably it's a better idea to bid your own contract and score 110 or 140 when making it, since you will score only 100 if you defeat the contract by only one trick. Okay, secondly, you need at least half pack of strength, which means 20 or more HCP between you and your partner. Well, yeah, you need more power to take tricks when your opponents have picked their trump suit. Lastly is on shortage. Well, it's typically a singleton in partner's main suit, and that makes the penalty very attractive. That does not only ensure that a ruff would come quickly, it also means that the high cards partners hold in that suit would very likely score, as your opponents have more cards on those suits, so they do not score their ruff very quickly. Okay, having said that, we'll take a look at our example hand today. Well, on this board, both sides are vulnerable, and you are holding a singleton spade and a nice looking 10 count hand with a king. Okay, your right hand opponent starts with a pass, and so do you. Left hand side opens a club at third seat, and then partner overcalls a spade. Pass to you. What do you do? Well, okay, you have a maximum pass hand here, and it may be attractive to try for a 2-no trump to show that features for partner. But here you should know that the singleton spade slightly depreciates the value of the hand, since that is the long suit of your partner, and your 5-card suit does not look like one that could provide a lot of tricks in a no trump contract. So I think it's rather safe to respond with a constructive 1-no trump, which usually shows around 8 to 10 points, which is still inside the range of your hand. Okay, so after you bid 1-no trump, the bidding continues like this. Your left-hand opponent now rebids 2 clubs, showing a 6-carded suit and hoping to compete for the contract, and partner reopens with a double. Well, this double shows a shortage in clubs and as well as a strength close to an opening hand, so around 11 or 12 at least. Right-hand opponent passes, and now it's your turn. Well, what do you do after partner makes this take-out double? The first instinct would be to bid 2 diamond for sure. You have a long suit, partner asks you to bid a suit, right? Isn't it? But before you make your decision, let us look back together at the 3 criteria we have just discussed about turning a take-out double into a penalty double. Okay, vulnerability. Yes, they are vulnerable. So the first one, tick. Strength. Okay, you have 10 points and partner is guaranteeing a opening hand strength. So you have 10 plus around 12, you have around at least 21 to 22. So on strength is also another tick. Lastly, on shortage, yeah, we've just mentioned that the singleton spade does not look attractive when we are competing for our contract, but on the contrary, when we are defending, that's a very good thing we would like to see. So the third criteria, shortage, also a tick. So when you have 3 ticks over here, for all the 3 criteria your hand is fulfilling, although you have just getting like 4 little clubs, and that does not seems like will yield a lot of tricks in the club suit, but this hand is still very good enough to turn partner's double into a penalty double. Okay, so let's see what would happen if you try for that goal. The whole hand is like this, At the table, when I played this hand, I was sitting north and my partner at south passed my double, and the contract, 2 clubs double, became the final contract. So as the card lie and you see, we'll have no difficulty in collecting the ace king queen of hearts, the ace king of spade, and the spade ruff to take a total of 6 tricks. That is just enough to defeat the contract by the crucial 1 trick. As you see, if you bid 2 diamond, yes, you could have made 9 or 10 tricks in diamond, but now that we are defending 2 clubs doubled, we defeat the contract by 1 trick, and that gives us a nice score of 200 in 2 clubs doubled, 1 down. That is a much better score to take than to play in a diamond contract on your own. And indeed, this board, when we choose to defend 2 clubs doubled, it gives us a top board for the in this board, and that is a very delicious board to take for us. So our sharing for today ends here. We hope you like it and find it useful to your game. See you again next time. Bye bye.